Hi everybody, this is Kathy from Kathy's Cards. I wanted to share with you the fairy book that I finished. I have it kind of up on this punch right now because there's a bit of a glare and I want you to be able to see as much as you can. Um, Here on the front, actually first of all I should tell you the actual book itself before I embellished it is a Frank Garcia. So I did not make the actual book myself. And this is my first one, so I didn't do too much fancy things to it as far as making pockets and stuff like that. I figured I'll try that on my second one. So bear with me. Like I said, it's my first one. This angel here I got from paper. Let's see, it was Hunky Dory, which I got from Paper Wishes, and the actual paper behind here, and a lot of the paper inside I got from two paper packs. One is Once Upon a Time, and then the other one, which I really liked, is called the Chateau Lavender Stack, and it has wonderful paper that I was able to use throughout it. And I don't know if you can see, but it does say fairy on here. Like I said, with the lighting, it's kind of hard, but you can see it really good up close. And so I put it kind of down like this. I have flowers that I had gotten from, some are from actually, I'm trying to think, there's a couple places. I got them from Prima, and I got some from Recollections. And then this trim I got from, let's see here, AliExpress. And here I also got from AliExpress. These are these little wonderful charms. They're glass and they have all kinds of crystals in it. I got a heart here, and this one here, it's it's like a lavender flower. You can't see it real good up close on the camera. And then here I have an actual gold chain that goes around to the back. And then just to see my spine, this is another lavender. Again, it doesn't seem to come through as deeply here. Put this back here. And these kind of like hinges here that are on the book, I got those at Hobby Lobby. And then here, all I do is I just kind of have it hooked on the side here. And then the book will open up. And all of these I distressed. All the pages, I did the chipboard first before I even embellished anything. I did the whole chipboard in distress. And then, like I said, each page, I tried to do something special with each page. Some of these fairies, like this one here and this one here, I had come across in one of my little adventures, and I think at Goodwill, they had a book, a fairy book, and it wasn't really that well put together. It had fallen apart quite a bit, so I went and I cut out the pictures. And I found after a while that on Pinterest, you can see a lot of these on Pinterest, but I got them from the actual magazine. What I tried to do with each page is I have like these little pockets and I have envelopes. And inside each one, I have a fairy saying. And I'll just do this one real quick. I'm not going to do them all because it would take forever. But like this one here says, advice from a fairy. Remember the little things. Take care of what you love. Step lightly on the earth. Believe in magic. Express your playful nature. Know when to wing it. Be spiritual. Spiritual, whatever that means. Something fairy. But what I did is in each one I do have something. I use different trims, different flowers that I've gotten everywhere. These are Dollar Tree butterflies. I had to do that. And like I said, each one before I embellished, I did cardstock. I cut out cardstock from each of those cardstock books I told you about. I also put these little embellishment fairies that you can get at Joann's or Walmart. So I did that, and on this page here, I cut out the fairies and then I kind of put them together so it looks like they're interacting. And this is some embellishments that I had gotten. And I forgot here it says fairy wings. This one says believe in fairies. I hope everybody can see this. And then in here, I have an envelope that opens. In this envelope, each one has some sort of surprise. If it's not, I gotta get my little thing here because they're so small. This one has a key, which I guess is now gone to the bottom. There we go. I had it for a second here. Isn't that a cool key? That's a cool key. It's like a half moon key. And that goes in there. And I put trim, all different types of trims. Anything I could find that would kind of match. They're from everything that I have. But I tried to make them whimsical. And then this one here, next page. And this one here, I used a die cut that I had, a fairy die cut. And in this envelope here, I put some feathers in. Just kind of being like fairy feathers. And then the one on this says, come fairies, take me out of this dull world. For I would ride with you upon the wind and dance upon the mountains like a flame. Another fairy here, butterfly. And this one here, I printed this out from Pinterest. This lovely fairy. She's so pretty. And then I had gotten from my paper stash some of these, die cuts that could circle the picture. And I thought on her that would look really nice. Like I said, I don't know if you can appreciate the color and everything. This one here, I put a key outside the envelope, kind of like you need the key to open the envelope. And then you open this up here, and there's another inside a saying, fairy saying. They're all different. Like I said, I won't read them all now. Whoever ends up getting this someday will be able to enjoy and take their time going through each page and enjoying the little things and notes and secrets that I have here. This little girl here, I cut her out and I put her against the flowers. I also put a flower there so it looks like she's smelling it. And it says magical things. Again, we have another little secret poem or wording here. And on each of the open envelopes here, I put an F for fairy on it. And this page here, this is the fairy dance. And this one here, I did my die cut fairies. Then I found this wonderful poem, the fairy dance. It's a little long, I won't read it. And then I found this wonderful trim. It came from my Paper Wishes books that I had, and I hadn't used it yet. I thought it looked perfect for this fairy picture. And this picture here I got off of Pinterest. And again, there's a little envelope here, and see if I can get it without losing it here. There's another key in here that you can see, and the tip of the key says love, and then the rest is the key. And I used a little gems here, butterflies. Again, periodically I have these little fairies going through. And this one here came from that magazine or that book. And I thought it was cool with the girl, she's dreaming and fairies are kind of like out while she's sleeping. And then I put another fairy in the window. And each one I tried to find kind of a trim that would go with it. This one says believe in magic. And here again is another fairy note. This page here, I have like the angel, I cut her out, and it's kind of like I have her looking at the girl and the fairies. I thought that would be pretty cool. And then it says dreams, wishes, and fairy kisses. And again, there's another folder here, envelope, and inside are little flowers. See the little flowers? Yeah, nothing major, just cute little things from the fairies, kind of. And then here It's one of my other favorite angels. I just thought she was so pretty. And I kind of put this fancier trim around her. Again, I have a beautiful yellow fairy feather there. Then this one here, this is another die cut. And it says, have a truly magical day. Another fairy there, another key. And then when you open it up, you got another note in there from Fairies. And like as you can see, even the a lot of the trim, I went back and I distressed them too, just so they wouldn't be so bright. And then here, this actually came from a page from that Once Upon a Time stack. I actually took this page out because I thought this was cool with all the fairies. Plus I put a feather along this fairy. And I got other little fairies in between, and I got a real nice trim. And then again in here we have another fairy note. And then on this side, this little fairy, I cut her out and I got her looking up at all the fairies. I was trying to do that periodically, like they're interacting with one another, but they're still in their own spot. This says Make a Wish. I got this wonderful trim from Joann's. And it says, there is no star too far, no dream too grand. So shake the fairy dust and make a wish. The magic's in your hand. I got another key here. And we got another opening. And here are pearl stars. Again, from the fairies. And then this page here. This was another fairy that she's climbing the tree. And I put the butterfly up here, like she's climbing to play with the butterfly. Again, I put another feather. And I got this really cool trim. I think this was, let's see. This is from Kim. And she had a whole bunch of little trim and she shared some with me. And I thought it just looked really, really cool around it. It was really different. And then in this page here, I cut out another fairy. And this is the background paper that I got from the Chateau Lavender. And I just love the way the flowers are, because then I could put the fairies in it. Added a rose, added some butterflies, and a trim. And then again, open the envelope and you have a fairy note. This one here, I got this one off Pinterest, and it says Fairy Wings. Again, another little secret note. And this paper here came from that Chateau Lavender, and I love it. It's gorgeous. And I thought it was a nice behind. And I did use this trim several times on the pages that had the purple, because I just thought it was really cool. And I don't know where I got this. It's one of those sticky trims that comes in a roll. And then here, I got this lovely girl, again from that page. And this here is from Paper Wishes, and I think it's Hunky Dory again. And it had these little corners, which I thought went great with this picture. Again, we have a key to unlock what's in here. And you open it up, and we got some special words in there. And then it says Believe in Magic. And we got another fairy. And then we're getting to the end here. And again, I love this one. This one is the fairy with the little baby fairy. And some more words of wisdom from the fairies. I got this from AliExpress. I love this trim. And again, I distressed it. And then over here, this is the last page, and I wanted to have fairies that were playing. So I cut these out and kind of merged them together. And I have the girl and the boy and the girl all playing. And then I got this trim from Paula Vines, which I think originally might have came from the lovely lady that makes the Bestie dolls. I can't remember her name right now. But anyways, this Paula gifted me with this. I thought couldn't find a trim for this page. No matter what I brought out, it just didn't seem whimsical enough for it. And this just worked out perfect. So I was really happy with that. And again, we got another secret in there. And then this is the back. And all I did was to stress the back here because the paper was real light. I put another latch on here. And you can see that's the top. And you got the bottom. These albums are really awesome. I have to tell you that they're made really well. Um, they're not expensive. In fact, I learned about them from Judy Parker. She did a fairy album, which absolutely is gorgeous. So she inspired me to do this one. And like I said, I'm going to be learning how to make an album from scratch, which I'm really excited about. And but anyways, guys, I had so much fun making this, and I wanted to share it with you. And like I said, these albums are wonderful by Frank Garcia. If you don't want to take the time to go through and making it, and these are all chipboard too, you just can buy them too. So you have an option. You can make them or buy them. But anyways, that's it. Let me know what you think. I hope you could see most of this. Like I said, colors are not always easy to come through on stuff like this. Even my fairy, I don't even know if you can see that. Whoops. There you go. Turn it upside down. You can see it. But anyways, that's it, guys. And let me know what you think. And I want to thank everybody for patiently looking at this and watching it to the end. I really appreciate it. In fact, if you do watch this to the end, let me see here, I have another hidden giveaway. I have one of these pens. I have these stamps, this stamp, this stamp, and these here are they're flag stickers, they say, page holders or whatever. And then this here it's a Craft Smart, and it's a trim. Let's see what it says. Take me away. So that's a trim that you can use. And then this is just a banner. It's a little green banner. So if you want to win this stuff, when you leave your comment, you have to include the word fairy, which isn't hard to do because it's a fairy book. And so that's all you have to do is leave the word fairy in a statement, and I'll put you in the drawing. So thank you, everybody, and let me again know what you think. Bye.